Welcome everybody to the video. Tonight we're going to be showing a few different web pages on suryasolsun.com, what the spiritual consultations are all about. Also, whatever someone is looking for, we're going to be going into some temple rooms for anyone that is going through anything. We're going into the burden reliever room, as well as ones that come after, maybe for insight, forgiveness. We have epic lasers here. We're going to show the commercial. Maybe someone you know, or you're going through some serious pain in your body from injuries, from life, from accidents. There's a solution that's not addictive, and there's solutions that can make you stronger every single day. So we're going to look at that. Master Shane's going to talk in a little audio on YouTube, and then answering any questions that we got in emails. We're going to be just looking deeper into how you can live in truth, how you can raise the vibration of your life with what you eat, your diet, anything that you think. Maybe take a step back from that, and then the truth can come to you. It might not be exactly what you want, but sometimes you need to see things through a different light. So this is why we offer these spiritual consultations online, Spiritual Consultations Worldwide. It's about sharing the light, the truth, and raising the vibration of yourself and therefore people around you, the planet. Also thinking about how you and your life, your message, your mission, whatever it is you're doing in business, or maybe you're an employee somewhere, how are you making a difference? Are you living life to your greatest potential? You want to be able to express yourself fully every time you need to. So that's instinct, and it's also with the skills through the system, you're able to be that beacon of light. And you also learn inner strength, how to be strong in times when you need to, so that you don't get taken advantage of in many different ways. There's so many scenarios. We don't like to go into just one, because there's people from all walks of life, all different religions, all different places that have scenarios. So we offer these spiritual readings in different sessions to residents and visitors in Puerto Rico. If you're here in the island of Puerto Rico, you can call and book a reading at the Wellness Center. And you can call for the pricing as well. We have base pricing as well as for groups. If you're interested in that type of thing, we don't do any nonsense. We don't try to get your loves back. We don't try to put spells or do any of that type of manipulation with energy. We just help you take your next step into your true power, and this is found by self-acceptance and the love that comes with inside of you. We have a lot of people that come to us that are looking for situations of love, money, family, relationships, even people dealing with grief. And we have our energy arc cards and the spiritual clearings from the many years of doing the practice with different washes and elements that can allow you to see clearly without the emotions of the situation. So this is what these consultations go through. We know a lot of people are looking for many different things. So we have master teachers all over the world that are able to assist in your location if you need something personal one-on-one. We offer 10K Yotaro readings, which is the base in the Yog healing decks. That was the first deck. Life readings, intuitive, branch out, psychic self-defense. If you're going through any type of issues with fear, you think that there's people working against you, or all these different things, before you get so caught up into hearsay and diagnosis, you're able to develop and know why this is happening, know why you're getting the feelings you do without feeling judged. Okay, we're not your doctors, we're not your psychiatrists, but we do have doctors in metaphysics and religion, and these things, with the greater understanding, you're able to come to a reasoning inside of you that goes with the laws of nature instead of what the laws of society. So through that, you want to open up your creative expression. We have artists and healing artists, and myself, I am a healing artist, and I create spiritual art to enhance your consciousness, whatever topic you can think of, inspired by nature, people's aura energy. We have creative healing art that you can find online, and different variations for prints as well as different originals. So energy healing and alignments as well. People like to go to chakra healing, much more than that. There's channels, there's nadis, there's meridians. We help you understand. People are looking for past life regression and ancestral healing. If you're really having issues inside of habits, inside of family, and different things that are inside of you that you don't understand, you're able to come to a conclusion in this specialty that, yes, it is you, but you got to let it go. We also do NLP and hypnotherapy sessions. We're certified in these guides and practices, as well as personalized guided meditations that you can use. And we're going to go into a speech here, but Dr. John's going to talk a little bit more about these sessions and different specialties we do offer. We like to say when people come to us and you see and you think you want something, you will talk and you'll understand that maybe that's not what you need. So you can go in more about that.
So mainly what we want to say is that just because you decide to say that you are experiencing something, that is not the truth. And there's a lot of things in your subconscious mind. And when you're doing past life regression, a lot of people have taken this to a point where anybody does it and they do it, and you really have to prepare yourself. If you watch a lot of my students, we prepare them because it becomes very deep. And you start to understand that there's all different clues inside of oneself and also the hypnosis. But when we speak, there's a lot of NLP in our speech. And we want you to understand whatever you are experiencing, that is only what you were educated on, what people told you, and mostly a lot of things are a lie. And when we start to journey inside ourselves, that's what Surya Sol Sun is about. You know, anybody, there's a lot of people, for $35 they can get your love back or this or that. And at the end of the day, that's great, let them do that, but don't you think that's manipulation? I want my love back, so give me a spell to get him back or her back. Are you serious? You got to work on you, the inner part of you, and we want you to understand this. And spirituality right now has really gotten into this religious chaos of people that don't have a degree or anything else, but they're talking to you about religion, eating, and all these different things. And a lot of people hang out in these little cliques and groups, and at the end of the day, that's not what we're about. We're here to help everyone.
So with that in mind, we look at what are the ways that everyone is similar and what are the ways that it's the quickest way to energize yourself, detox emotionally, physically, and spiritually in the fields, as well as also heal from maybe things you don't know that are affecting you that come up later on. So there's many different ways to go about this. We've come up with and created, downloaded, artistically transmitted through the Yoga Healing decks, that we have our spiritual readings and tarot card readings where we redefined what tarot is in the Yoga 10K Yoga Tarot. So people have a visual on what may be going on inside of your life as we understand color therapy, color theory, light, and all these different aspects that may trigger you, but trigger you in a way that's going to shift. This is where color is such a primal form. Even just looking at this galaxy image that was created, it has all the colors, it's very vibrant. When someone comes to the site and looks at this, something inside them has to change. So everything is connected. Surya Sol Sun spirituality is total awareness of physical, mental, and ethereal levels intertwining into one. And this is where people can get into like spiritual dimensional travel tapping into quantum jumping, and that is good, but you always want to remember to ground, and you use that as a tool and not as you're relying on it for something. You always want to be present in the now. That's a very big aspect of us because we like to be one with nature. This is where we get our power, and also we absorb it. We don't just take it to use for a different reason. We have to completely circulate this and give it back, go down to the DNA level, and one person at a time. This is what we share. It can be love. So we have here, we're serving the world one person at a time, online, in person, when you book and come to the center. So we focus on the habits that can change into something beneficial for growth on all levels, and that everything you're going through is a lesson, even if you think you're achieving, succeeding, failing, losing, winning. Everything is meant to be so that you can learn. And if you change your perspective on it, it might serve you, and it will serve you in the best way that you can think. Maybe someone says, oh, I don't need to get a spiritual reading, I don't need this, I don't need that, I am this, I am that, so why do I need this and that? Well, that's all great. It's just different types and forms of you speaking, and it's sometimes easy, for my personal experience too, as a growth, a healer, an artist, is that it's very different when someone points something out to you and tells you something without your emotion involved, because then that can clear way quicker. And if you don't get attached to the person, place, thing, emotion, you teach and you learn different forms of spirituality, Buddhism, Taoism, all these ways, then you're able to live your life to the fullest. And then maybe your ancestral line, maybe you change the line of your parents, maybe you change the line of your siblings, of your children, of even something that was ingrained with your grandparents. It could be even as simple as a way of eating. Let's keep that in mind. The food has a lot to do with how people interact and what they experience. So we also open our doors to healing sessions for children, as we know that offspring and reproduction, and that's just the way that animals and humans work. You move on, you got to pass your genes on, and maybe it's an accident, maybe it was planned, and it's great either way because children are a beautiful gift. But we also know that in today's age, the children are very sensitive, and this can come up as different types of diseases, emotions, mental deformities, physical deformities. And we're just here to give the parents insight, the guardians insight, as well as help the children through these transformative times without fear, so they're able to expand on their gifts that are natural and very beautiful, instead of covering up and repressing this. And this is happening to a lot of people. One thing again that combines and really makes us all similar is that we were all once children. There were hurts, there were likes and dislikes, and the more we go and reflect and make peace with it, the easier it can be to pass this peace and this light on to the next generation. So if you're a parent, or you are a youth maybe, and you're very in tune and you find this and you see this here, just know with your parental supervision you're able to grow with your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, if you have this, as well as anything paranormal going on that the children interpret. We're here to aid that as well.
Now, we want to make this as you come here to realize that there's more than you know. And just picking up a book and reading it or doing different things are nice, but when you're in a group of people and later on there's more people that join, this energy is present. So let's really take a moment to breathe and relax and sit up straight, and clap your hands in front of you. Clapping is cleansing of spirit, and it's warding off negativity. And in all indigenous and different religions, they clap. And in certain martial arts, they clap. And there's some that do clap and some that don't. But inside the hands, as you clap, goes to your 5 organs. And from there, it enhances it and it strengthens. So start clapping. Now take a deep inhale in. Real deep, slow, but deep. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Some of you can't do it, it's okay, but keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold, hold, hold. Release very, very slow. Keep releasing, 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 and then one more time. Let it out like that. Okay, we just cleared our channels a little. And now pay attention, your left eye, your right eye, your left ear, your right ear. Left side of the neck, right side of the neck, 4 sides of the neck, the inner part of the point inside the neck, the back of the neck, neck stretching all the way up. Just stretch your neck up like if your neck is rising very slowly. Stretch it up, stretch it all the way, your shoulders drop, and very slowly come down. Feel it on your spine. Breathing in, breathing out. And Dr. Olivia is going to guide you, now that I warmed you up. Dr. Olivia is going to guide you through your DNA and healing. And this is usually pretty expensive inside our sessions, but this is going to be a short one for everyone. And here we go.
Again, find a place where you can just relax, preferably sitting down if you can, because you're going to use your hands for the stimulation of the body. Find yourself, spine nice and straight, top of the head aligning, pointing to the heavens, the stars above. We're going to invite that beautiful inspiration down, and you're just going to take your hands again and you're going to rub them together briskly, where you can hear the, and just keep doing that, getting them nice and warm. A good exercise for everyone to rejuvenate their own energy. It's coming from within, but you're also flowing with the earth. You're flowing with everything. So this goes into more deeper detail with the Life Force Power cards as well to connect you. So now you're rubbing your hands still. I'm still rubbing my hands. We're still rubbing them here. So now just take it where your fingertips are and make the little gap where your palms are and lightly rub your fingertips. You might go down to the knuckles, and this is a specialty with the different breathing. So don't try to control your breath. Just rub those fingertips and know that you're breathing through your fingertips. You might even get some soreness, maybe someplace in the body. This is also a workout. So now stop the rubbing. Feel the sensation, the vibration, the heat. And you're going to place your hands on your cheeks, where your palm is encasing one cheek, the other cheek, and the fingers are coming down maybe over the eyelids or right below your eyelids, and you're going to feel the warmth, almost like a child, the inner child inside of you. Now, if you're in this, you can even hum to yourself, like, a tune, a frequency, a vibration. Even talk, you can talk to yourself. I love you, thank you. I love you, thank you. You will feel that vibration as you put your hands there. And then the heat, and we're going to stay like this for a little bit more time. Just be inside of you. We thank you for being here and focusing on yourself. And now release your hands from your face. There might be some sort of residue, debris, frequency, cooling heat. Just allow your body to come to it. So now take a note of how you feel right now. With your eyes open or your eyes closed, engaging the difference. Maybe a feeling of fear, anxiety, depression, sadness. Just let it go. That was to bring it to the surface in order for you to acknowledge it, take responsibility, clear it. This is also why we created the Ho'oponopono cleaning cards, for people to be able to unlock that inside of them. Tools that go right to the source, right to the core of your suffering in this life that you experienced. For different things, you will have to use different things to peel back the layers of others' experiences that have come here. This is why we showed the different specialized services, including beyond chakra healing, beyond manifestation classes, meridian energy healing through internal movement, the Ho'oponopono healing art that you've seen, and or direct connection to the Ho'oponopono healing art, the Ho'oponopono cleaning cards, emotional body healing, upper level chakra connections, lower level chakra stabilization. And when we say this, most people will think the 7 chakras, 1 through 7, the root to the crown, the heart in the middle. Yes, that is correct, but there are chakras, meridians, gateways, doors all around your system beyond those main centers. So I'm talking about in the earth, in the heavens, that type of thing. You can be creative and see all you want. You have to experience it. Also, the Shakti pot and tantric breathing transmitted from gurus and master teachers, heart center nurturing, that goes along with the healing art that we do provide, and much more. So if you have a question on a service, or you're wondering about something else, you can always contact, and here are the different information where your spiritual muses to help you progress to the next level, because we're all here inspiring one another. So we invite you to connect. We'll go into the disclaimer towards the end of the show. And for now, we're going to go into epic lasers, because this is something that we do mold together, coming together with spirituality and technology, and understanding how you can make yourself the best person that you can be, whether you're working on your inner self or you're working on your physical form. It all comes together for you to be content in your life right now, and also accept what has happened in the past, if there was an injury, if there was a pain. This is why we work with the laser technology, for you to have the pain healing, have the wound healing, and much more. You can learn more at epiclasers.com. They have many different scenarios. We found the best way is to get to the root of the problem and allow the energy to do the work for you. So let's watch this video. It's Epic Lasers Advancing Therapy with the 980 nanometer laser.
Do you feel that deep, persistent pain within you? It's more than discomfort. It's a serious need for relief. Your body is signaling for help. Let's listen. Discover how our bodies naturally fight pain using tiny powerhouses called mitochondria. Mitochondria, molecular motors within our cells, convert nutrients and oxygen into ATP, energizing our cells' repair functions. This ATP not only fuels cellular functions, but is crucial for the regeneration and repair of tissue. Our laser technology enhances this natural process by stimulating photobiomodulation. encouraging mitochondria to produce more ATP. With each application, we boost your body's ability to heal itself, accelerating recovery, reducing pain, and enhancing well-being. Experience healing supported by advanced laser technology, without invasive procedures or side effects. Embrace a new way of living where your body's natural healing is enhanced by our innovation. Learn more about our groundbreaking approach at www.epiclasers.com. Begin your journey with us today.
So the uses for this are for people to regain what they thought they might have lost due to some type of life accident, situation, disease, ancestral. It can manifest in so many different ways. So you got to look at things logically with science, as well as using your intuition to know what your body needs. And again, we stress the change of diet, of food, of your lifestyle. What are you doing right now? So for more information about this, if you or you know anyone that is going through serious pain where it's really intense, this is a solution that has helped many people in many industries, sports industries, healthcare, people that are just day to day on their feet or using their bodies for their labor. After so many years, it can get very stressful on the body starts to break down. So you want to work with a very fast method that you can use by yourself too. So they have the Epic Lasers Helios Infrahelios device and the 980 laser system that you saw here in this video. You can contact Jim Onek, CEO, the founder. Here's the information, as well as Kelly Martin, and they can help you with any questions you might have about you personally, if this is happening, or if you're a practice, if you're a wellness center, if you're a therapeutic agency, you're able to utilize this laser technology. It's infrared. It helps people rebuild and restore at the cellular level. So now we're going to go into what are you doing to enhance your heart energy today. There are many different ways to love yourself and also speak well to yourself. So this is with Master Shane of Healing Holistic Being Temple. You can subscribe, follow, and like him on YouTube, and there's many other channels as well where you can get connected, and also subscribe with the notifications so that you can stay tuned to what's going on. There is a wellness seminar on the 28th of September, and there's going to be more information about that. But let's play this video, listen to the wisdom.
What are you doing today to enhance your heart energy? Here are maybe some suggestions on how you can enhance your heart energy. Going into nature, breathing, and just witnessing the wonders and the magic of nature. To be able to sit with yourself and listen to your own thinking. Have that space, have that time where you're able to receive proper feedback, proper reflection, so that you can make the necessary adjustments in your life to allow the greatest ease and flow inside your life. To be able to write and think on paper, to be able to see your thoughts on paper, you can get deeper inside of your head without getting stuck inside of the head in which you think, and releasing into the heart. Releasing into the feeling of life, though breathing. And just breathing. Reminding yourself to just breathe. Because there may be a lot of emotions going around. And so it may make it more unsettling to sit with yourself and to feel, and to allow yourself to know what's going on, and to allow yourself to forgive, to allow the emotions to flow, allow them to pass. They don't have to be stuck inside of the body. They don't have to be stuck inside of you. And so, how are you enhancing your heart energy? Clearing and cleansing that inside of you. Giving yourself the attention that you deserve and you need, especially as an adult. Because as an adult, it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves. Otherwise, we're like a needy child looking for attention when that child's just getting in trouble. Though that child may not want to get in trouble. It just doesn't know any better, and it doesn't know what to do so that it can be productive, to be harmonious, to be a part of life. Because life is life. And if you're breathing, you're a part of life. And allow yourself to see the wonders and to open up to the possibilities of life. Because who really knows what the limits and the boundaries are? What we know is that throughout history, many have broken so-called, so-said limits and boundaries. And when they have blazed a trail, they have blazed a path for others to access that success quicker, like a highway. What do you feel is your calling inside of your heart? Why do you feel that you're here? What's the deepest part of that in which you know? So how are you enhancing your heart energy and becoming more aware, aligned, and rooted in your heart purpose here?
Beautiful words. Some tips on how you can connect to that inner part of yourself. No matter where you are or what you think you're going through, everyone goes through these things. They might be obstacles, they might be burdens, or different things that weigh you down. Whatever it is you think, we invite you to look at it as a way to cultivate that love and compassion for you to get stronger, for you to develop that inner strength. So now we're going to enter the burden reliever temple room for health and wellness for Surya Sol Sun with different frequencies, colors. Your spirit animal is here, and we invite you to sit and just be in this space with us. We're going to start the video. Thank you again. please make a donation to the Healing Temple if this helps you. And there's other rooms to go in for your specific situation. You don't have to let us know what the situation is. You just come into these rooms and see the benefits play out inside of your life. There's many different videos with downloads and activations. We just released the Ancestral Healing Earth People video. That is very good. We have another activation with the real-time words transmissions. We have different epic lasers, some students with the martial arts, as well as here are the different videos. So next week we're going to go into one of the other videos for the Healing Temple. And if you want more information about the different teachers and what we do offer, you can join the Spiritual Consultations Worldwide group on Facebook, where we hit 60 members. All free content for people to go in and see what works for them for the highest good. There's a bunch of free stuff. There's also paid donations as well as healing sessions with the master teachers. Different types of art content that you can look at. And again, for more information, you can visit suryasolsun.com and look through the different pages. And we do offer these spiritual services that you saw here and many others. From the many years of guidance, we've just seen that this is what people really are helped with, and it's what they're looking for when they come. So you can have your specialties, but you have to remember that it's not coming through you, it's coming through the divine. Make sure your channel, your vessel is properly aligned, all systems working, detoxing, emotions, whatever works for you. We're not your doctors, we're not your psychiatrists. Again, don't stop taking any medication. I'm going to read this disclaimer here in full so people can really understand what this type of work can do for you and how you can benefit. And so you don't get it confused with any other type of work or talking or therapy, all these different things that people go in. We're not any of that. We are our own system. So please note that any spiritual reading recommendations or health materials mentioned are intended for informational and educational purposes only. Always conduct your physician or licensed professional before making a significant change to your spiritual practice or engaging in new spiritual practices, particularly if you have any underlying health conditions or concerns. The recommendations provided here are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition, nor are they intended to replace the advice of a qualified healthcare provider. Always use your own discernment when selecting any spiritual materials, and do not rely solely on any individual organization's representation, analysis, or recommendations. We offer different solutions that can enhance your body. Maybe you need different supplementation because you have a deficiency. Maybe this is affecting your ability to think clearly and also your intuitive ability. So remember, some practices or recommendations mentioned may not be regulated by the Food and Drug Administration or any other regulatory bodies. The information provided is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease and should not be used in lieu of sound medical advice from a licensed healthcare professional. Any product or service recommended or described is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure, prevent any disease. It's important to always do your own research and use caution when considering any new or unfamiliar practices. Always consult with your professionals if you have any questions or concerns about your health or wellness. The information provided is for educational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for medical advice. So use your own discernment when looking at what's going on inside of your life. We also see people that have worked with doctors, have worked with tests, and they haven't found a solution. They don't know what's going on. This is where the changes that we mentioned in the lifestyle the medical enhanced lifestyle, this can really enhance your understanding about what exactly is going on inside of your life, and maybe someone you love or someone close to you is also going through something and you need support and nothing is working. We can aid you in different situations. You can contact us if you're interested in private or group sessions based on nutrition, meditation, spiritual healing, health talks. We do virtual as well as in-person here in Puerto Rico at many different venues and locations. You can always contact here on the site as well. Follow the social media. Yaakov Healing Art, Olivia Tatara, Master Shane, Solia, Surya Sol Sun, and many others that you can see when you're on the page. Again, we thank you so much for joining the call tonight, and tune back next week. We'll go through more of the information on the site, give in-depth about what you'll receive if you do book a spiritual healing session, the extent of what you're looking for, as well as your creative activation. This can be applied inside of your life no matter what you say you do, especially if you're a healer, especially if you're a light worker. We like to say that everyone is, because everyone impacts their own circle of life. But if you have not thought about this before and it's making sense and your life is just synchronistically going along and the path is laid, we invite you to journey further in and continue listening for more.
And please understand that if you want to book with us and you say that you need to be in person, you don't. Our sessions are augmented reality, and we have special rooms that we can assist you in, and also do retreats all over the world, and we do not have to come there, take flights out to you. It's more convenient, and we need to use technology in the right way today, instead of talking how bad it is and how many people we can help and assist in the world today. May everybody be blessed, and good night.